Hello, tis I, Amanda, the maitre d' of the dynamic, prismatic, retrotech, abstract, tactile, enhanced decoupage collage, Guild of Enhanced Collage. Just here to practice my lines of our mantra. These lines were written in making these, explaining the pragmatic essence, the traditional method, the eco-conscious spirit, and the life enhancement and time expansion intentions. Before you may begin the craft, you must assess and ask yourself, what do I have? Do I have time, and what kind is that? What do you possess? I refuse the new, today is the stamp. Bland, scratched, in need of pizzazz? Its purpose still works, but it's on its last leg. Discarded, but not garbage or trash, alas. The imagined canvas ought fit in your hand, and be on hand, for that which you possess can be assessed. By vision quest, are there any reasons to object? It should be in commission, in position, in the home, which is existent, and your goal is to improve the space, which is Latin and spruce, by inserting colors anew, just to improve aesthetically only. For the mission is to reduce waste and improve the environment in which people are placed. The artist's exhibition gets an automatic position. The limitations and pledge to objectify and only use abstract supplies and lose yourself and your personality expression so that your flagrant displays are left at the bay. If you can make those pledges, then you should say yes. Also, here's some ideas to adopt. And in your quest or in your mantra that may continue after you put down the pen, put down the blade. Accept, refuse. If another is choosing to lose or, give away an item which still works, then you can say, I'm going to protect the earth, intercept, and say, okay, I will accept this refuse and I will apply the style. It's a good one to acquire. Also, delay replacement. There's something that it doesn't look any good, so they say, I need a new one of these. I need a new stapler. It looks bad. That'll look no good, but it still works. So you say, I'm going to breathe some life into this one last final funky dance, apply the style, and perhaps the item can can stay longer. It just gets a new life. So just slap on a mask, a coat, a disguise, a cloak, a drape, a wrap it up, and call it something else. That's the goal. It's cool. Now, did I say the material source for the papers that are placed must be freely found, forged, or handed down, acquired close to home in places that are few, but bound in varieties wide and from to and fro, far and wide, and over time acquired. In your paper pursuit, may it find many issues, of course, but the times and variety of pages and cuts are simple as a basic formula. Is really a base shade of every color or a shade on the rainbow as a bed, accented with gems, framed fancily with beads, and edged with best, the gold. That is the guild. That's the final. No, that's not the final. That is the mark of a good apprentice. Blessed be apprentice, lest his edges be obsessive. For as the aesthetics in the guild is to constantly regress. The anchor image is the one possible artist's admittance of their limitations of talent, and also a succinct, discretionary impression. So this one I'm going to read. The impressive expression of a discretion, a classic image to display, will display great taste. Opt for classics, like a porcelain statue, but not the David. A nondescript, distinctive, and distinguished item, not in the center, but to anchor and blend in the eyes, just to admire. High distinction, but not one specific. The tendant of true talent, of the expressive discretion, of superior measure, will get the highest level of distinction in succinct, distinguished designers. Exemplary factor for an intact, abstract, tactile, kitschy taste in the kitsch fashions. By the featured image will give the initial impression that will register at the highest value. It's rich, there's no doubt about that. It's from a museum, of course, or ancient, priceless. The essence of the treasured method for the majority glances will leave the longest lasting and unfounded name of the artist. It's demure. It's pure. It's alluring. It'll resonate with the viewers. They do not concur. Who? Why they like it? Like porn. You don't know it, what it is, or how to describe it, but when you see it, you know for sure. Laura. The application method is like an anti-puzzle. Start with the edges and do not overlap too much. Spray the levels in glue. They must be archival and proven. The Mod Podge is perfect. We also do spray glue. Spray glue to affix the image directly to it. You do not use pre-approved plans, except for the curation of the collecting of the cuts by square measure to cover the thing. So you just put them on edges first, and then, like I said, use a glue stick to put on the gems if you want. The little fill in the holes. Use some beads to frame something, and then edge in gold. And the Mod Podge seal down will seal it and give it cohesion. However, the long-lasting life expansion and gloss, shine factor, which we do admire and design to continue to support, is the epoxy resin. That will preserve it. So the best collages that are worthy and deserving will be forever in there, like frozen in time. Triple thick is also good. So that's the glue. The 4 levels in glue. The Brotherhood of Better Bonds, talked about that before. The yellow is actually what non-archival means. I'm out of rhymes, but I'm going to stop it here. You guys can come back. I'm going to cut this video. The ends to come.